Hi, I'm Anita Stewart, and I'm the Executive Director for United Way. Today, I have 3 things I'd like to go over with you. Number 1, I'd like to tell you about United Way. Number 2, I'd like to share with you my personal story. And number 3, I'd like to tell you how you can make a difference in our community. United Way last year went through a restructure and holding agencies accountable for the donations that are made. So our board met with our agencies last year and told them our new mission, which is to fight for the health, education, and financial stability of Clinton County. After they met with their agencies, they came up with a program that would be funded that would make an impact into our community. In January or February, United Way agency and our board will meet up with these agencies to hold them accountable for their programming. Today, I'd like to tell you a little bit about my personal story before I even started with United Way. I'm a mom of 4. I'm a foster parent of over 58 kids, and I'm also currently a CASA, which is a court-appointed special advocate. So the story I'd like to share with you today has to do with when I was a foster parent, and I had 3 children of my own in the house, and I had 1 foster child. I work full-time, my husband works full-time, and I can remember it was a cold February morning. It was around 2 o'clock in the morning, and I received a call from DCS, and basically Karen said, "Hey Anita, I have a family of 4 here, and I was wondering if you and Jeff would be interested in taking these 4 kids. Well, 2 o'clock in the morning, I could do quick math, that 4 plus 4 is 8 kids. So I can remember rolling over to Jeff and saying, "Hey Jeff, DCS has 4 kids. They want to know if we'll take them." And he said, "Sure, go get them." So as I'm getting up and getting ready, I'm driving into the police station, it kind of hits me that, yeah, Jeff would say it's okay to go get those kids because he's not getting 8 kids ready in the morning. So also being a foster parent, we only did sibling groups of kids that were in school because working full time. So I get to the police station, and while I'm there, Karen, the case manager, calls me back to the room. She says, "Hey Anita, I need to talk to you about something." And I'm thinking, oh no, I've got headlines I'm gonna have to deal with before I can put the kids to bed. She said, "Hey, the police were still at the family's home. They were checking things out, and they found another kid. And he's only 3. So I'm thinking in my mind, that is 9 kids. What am I going to do with 9 kids? And she said, "I know you don't do preschool kids, but if you don't want him, that's okay. We'll find another foster family to take him." And in my heart, there's absolutely no way I'm going to separate a little 3-year-old from their sibling with what they're already going through. So I took all the kids home. And the next morning I got up, I got my 4 kids ready, got them on the school bus, and I'm sitting there thinking, I have 9 kids. What did I just do? So I'm trying to think, I need some resources. I'm not sure where to go from here. So I called Susie Michaels, because I've dealt with her before at the Boys and Girls Club, and basically told her my story and said, "Susie, I don't have coats for these kids. I have clothes that I could probably make do for a couple days, but I don't have coats, and these kids need coats. Do you know of any resource out there?" And she said, "Anita, come see me this afternoon. I think I can help you." So I went to the Boys and Girls Club, and when we got there, Susie had 5 really nice coats laid out. She had hats, she had gloves, and they all matched. And I remember the kids being excited, not necessarily for the coat, but they were more excited they had hat and gloves that matched. So I was just very appreciative to Susie that she could offer that. So I was sitting and telling her, "Susie, there's no way I can send 8 kids home after school because I wouldn't have a house left. There could be a missing child. You just never know what's going to happen with 8 kids that have no supervision." So I said, "I'm not sure what to do." And she said, "Well, Anita, I know your kids go to Clinton Prairie. You know that we have a bus that goes out there. The bus can pick up the kids, bring them to the club. They get a snack. They also have to go to the homework room, and then they'd have free time until you picked them up." I just felt so blessed that she had that offer. And so we got the kids all signed up, and they were able to go to the Boys and Girls Club. Then I said, "Now I have another issue. I'm not sure what to do with Caleb, this little 3-year-old. I've never done daycare before, preschool. I don't even know where to start." So she sent me to the YMCA, and she said, "See what they can do to help you." So I went to the YMCA. When I got there, I shared my story with the lady there, and she looked at me and she said, "I'm a foster parent, and we can help you out." So within 1 day of 2 resources, the Boys and Girls Club, YMCA, I was able to get the kids all in school, 8 kids on the bus the next day. I took Caleb to the YMCA, and then I was able to go to work. I don't know about you, But if I would have missed 3 or 4 days of work, I would have been fired. So just those resources that Susie was able to give me was very, very helpful. Without them, I'm not sure what I would have done. Not only that, when you have 9 kids, I don't know about you, but we don't go out and eat at McDonald's. We don't go to movies very often. That's a special occasion. So we had to find things that we could do as a family with the kids. And my husband loves to play golf, and with 9 kids, he's not playing golf. So we found out that at Camp Column, they have disc golf. So we took the kids to Walmart, bought them all a Frisbee, and they decorate them. And Jeff and I took the kids out to Camp Column. He showed the kids how to play disc golf, which they've never learned to play before, which is a new skill for them. We had the playground for the younger kids. They have the trails to walk, and they also have the nature center. With my kids, my foster kids, my CASA kids, we sign all of them up for Coach Kids. That's where the high school students go down and mentor the elementary students. And there's also people in the community who come in and mentor these kids during the school year. They have their own special person. We've also used the YMCA for flag football. We've used soccer, the Boys and Girls Club for basketball. And all these resources that are out there, I did not even know was even funded by United Way. So as a CASA, I've also used the Open Door Clinic, the Paul Philippi Resource Center to help all these different people. And sometimes I'm just not sure that people understand these agencies that are out there and how much they have an impact in our community. Number 3, the last thing is I want to share with you how you could donate to United Way. If you've never given to United Way before, we're asking if you would donate $1 a week, which would be $52 a year to United Way, which would help fund our 13 agencies. We also have 3 more not-for-profit organizations that are wanting to apply for United Way as well. So if you'd like to make a difference in our community, $1 a week can go a long ways. And with that, I thank you for listening to my story about United Way.